right. Welcome to Appy Hour. This is our regular Facebook Live program from the tech trainers here at Heights Libraries. My name is Anne. I'm a technology trainer with Heights Libraries, as Sky just mentioned, and we'll be talking about some outdoor apps today. I'd initially scheduled this for last week, but that last week didn't seem like a great week to talk about it because it actually snowed on the day that I was going to talk about these apps. So we'll wait just a couple of minutes to get people in. This is, as I mentioned, part of our regular Appy Hour series. So all of the previous sessions that we've done, we've got about a year's worth of these Appy Hour sessions, are available on the library's Facebook page. They're also archived on the library's YouTube channel as well. We also do have tech talks as well, so those are our kind of lectures on timely technology topics, ranging from how to spot fake news to smart buying, whether you're looking to shop online or you're looking to buy new tech. We've got things about that. All of those are also available on the library's Facebook page, where you're probably watching now or you can easily access, and also through the YouTube channel as well. So we'll go ahead and dive into our outdoor apps. So these are some apps that you can put on your phone before your next outdoor adventure as the weather is starting to warm up and starting to be nice, and you might want to be outside with people again after winter. These are some great options to help you discover new trails, both in the Cleveland area specifically and outside of that. So we'll be focusing on two apps today. The Cleveland Metro Parks app actually is a nicely set up app. We'll talk about it. And also All Trails as well. Jackie is in the comments. My coworker Jackie is in the comments. So if you have any questions as we go along, you can put them there and I will try and answer them, or she will try and answer them. So let us know any comments or questions as well. So we'll go ahead and dive in. As I mentioned, my name is Anne. I'm a technology trainer with Heights Libraries, and today we are going to talk about some free apps. Generally in our Appy Hour sessions, where we do talk about apps, things that you can add to mobile devices, things like a smartphone or a tablet, we try to find the free versions that are out there. So all of the apps I'll talk about today are available for free, and they are available both for iOS devices, so things from Apple, iPhones, iPads, and also for Android devices. If you are on an Apple device, in order to install these apps on your phone or on your tablet, you will need to go to the Apple App Store. If you're on an Android device, you will need to go to the Google Play Store. So if you're not on Apple, you're probably on Android. So you'll want to look for that little Play Store triangle to install these apps. And you can search for them by name and get them installed. Another thing to mention, since we are looking at apps for the outdoors and especially for navigating potentially outdoors, is a lot of the apps we'll talk about today will be using GPS. So GPS, you might be most familiar with it in the context of getting directions through things like Google Maps or Apple Maps or MapQuest, where it's a global positioning system. It's able to pinpoint your actual physical location and give you directions. So this is really helpful with outdoor apps because they're able to track your progress. If you're on a specific trail, as we'll see later on, it can actually track that. It can give you directions to actually get to the particular park or the particular hike that you're interested in. So a lot of these apps, when you open them for the first time, will ask if you want to turn on your location services or activate GPS. That's up to you ultimately, but it will significantly limit their functionality if you leave this off. I know with Android, it will typically give you an option to have location services, have the GPS active when the app is open, but it's not going to use it outside of when you're using the app because it's kind of a privacy issue. But generally, I would say turn your location or your GPS on if you're going to use these apps, because otherwise they're not going to do you as much good. The first app we are going to take a look at is from Cleveland Metro Parks. So if you're in the Cleveland area, which I guess most people are since you're watching something from a Cleveland area library, this is specific to our area. If you are in another area, if you move, if you're visiting someone, other metro parks or other reservation systems, national park systems, would have potentially their own app that you would be able to install as well. So if you are traveling or move or anything like that, look up and see if that particular park system has an app too. But in the case of the Cleveland Metro Parks app, it was recently updated actually. So it's got this nice new shiny interface. When you open up the app, this is what you see. So you're able to choose from a variety of different types of information, whether you want to look up information just on parks, if you want to find out information about trails, what activities are available, if you're planning an event or a meetup, maybe you want to see what amenities you'd be able to check out at the individual locations. You're able to look for things on the map and also see what events are scheduled too, plus a bunch of other things as well. So this is all right on the home screen as you open up this particular app. You are able to, if you tap on the parks option, if you have your location services turned on, then the app will automatically show things that are close by. So you are able to see things like the trailheads that are closest to you. When I tried this out and got these screen caps, I was about 4 miles away from Acacia Reserve. You're also able to tap on individual entries, individual parks, and get additional information, a little description, maybe the times that it's open, get a map, get directions from your actual location if you're not quite sure where you're going, see what types of activities it's best for. So all of the information you might find in like a pamphlet for the park, or you might find on the park's website, is all available through the app. And it can be listed both alphabetically and by your distance. So if you want to know what's close by, this is a great way to see it. You can also check out if there are specific activities you're looking for. For example, if you're looking for trails for hiking or biking or horseback riding, you are able to actually filter down the trails, apply filters. So you're just looking for biking trails, for example. You can filter by the overall length of the hike or the trail's length overall. You can choose specific parks or reservations too. And then it'll give you a map. You'll be able to find out additional information like how long it is, how long it might take you to actually complete this particular hike. So there's lots and lots of good information right in this app again. You are able to find out more information about the types of activities that are available in different parks as well. So you would be able to find out things of hiking or biking and cycling, and then again sorted by the distance, you would be able to find out where the Acacia Reservation trailhead actually is, get that map, and be ready to start checking it out. Maybe not today, but in the future as we keep getting this nice warm weather. Now, if you're looking for things outside of the Cleveland Metro Park system, All Trails is a great option too. So this again, if you are traveling or you're visiting someplace else, this would be a great option if you don't have maybe access to another Metro Parks app system. They have over 100,000 different trail maps available through All Trails, so you're probably not going to run out of hikes anytime soon. With All Trails, similar to the Cleveland Metro Parks app, if you enable your GPS, it is going to be able to tell you what trails are nearby. Or you can also, if maybe you're not in that specific location yet, you're just doing some research, you can also type in your location or the park you're looking for or the trail you're looking for in the search box up at the very top, and they would be able to list all the different options based off that particular search. You are also able to sort or search by different needs. So maybe you're looking for a place to walk your dog. You can look for dog-friendly trails specifically. Maybe you're wanting to get out of the house with your kids. You want to make sure something's kid-friendly, or you've got a kid in a stroller. You want to make sure that things are paved, that you're able to get in and out easily. You are able to search by those specifications as well. And you'll see things that are tagged like for Shaker Lakes, it's considered kid-friendly, lots of bird watching, mountain biking, dogs have to be on a leash, so additional information that's available. Similar to the Metro Parks app as well, there are maps that you would be able to take and check out. The All Trails app even integrates things like the weather report, so you're able to see which day might be best to go out on this particular trail. It also includes some social networking options, so things like reviews, where people are able to post their own experiences, post pictures of the area, so you can kind of get a feel for it, get recommendations from other people who've completed these trails. You can also, of course, favorite things as well. So if you have favorite hikes that you want to remember for the future, you'd be able to save them within the app so you can come back to them later. And you can even record your hikes as well. So keeping track of things like elevation and your speed, and it'll keep track of things on the map. So this will be saved within the app as well. So it's kind of your one-stop shopping for, not shopping, but one-stop searching and keeping track of all of the different hikes or trails that you might be interested in checking out now that the weather's getting nicer. So while you are outdoors, you might come across some interesting plants that you want to check out. Or if you're like me and your landlord or previous owner did the landscaping at your house or in the area and you just want to know what these plants are, you can check out a couple of other fun apps that help in your outdoor adventures. So Leaf Snap helps identify leaves, flowers, fruit, and bark. So you're able to actually use your smartphone camera to take a picture of things. It will match things about the leaves, it's all sorts of stuff behind the scenes to try and identify that particular plant so you know how best to take care of it, whether or not it's poisonous, important things like that. So this can also be fun going around the neighborhood with kids if you're trying to, be outdoors more after we've been stuck inside for so long. So you can definitely check out Leaf Snap. There are other ones on the market too, but Leaf Snap is a great option. And if you prefer to do your outdoor adventures after dark, another app to check out is Star Walk 2. Which is augmented reality stargazing. That means that using your smartphone camera again, or a tablet as well, it just needs to have a camera on it, this will overlay information about constellations and planet locations and stars over what's visible through your smartphone camera. This again will require you turning on your location services, otherwise the app won't know where you are, won't know what the stars would look like in your particular night sky. But as you move your phone around, you're able to actually see, oh, this is the Big Dipper, this is a variety of different constellations, that's the North Star, that's Jupiter. So it's a cool way to experience astronomy in real time with just your smartphone, and a free app. So if you have any questions, because I think that's what I've got for you today. If you've got any questions, you can put them in the comments. This was just a kind of a quick run through of some helpful apps if you are starting your outdoor adventures. So the Cleveland Metro Parks app is great for folks looking for our great Metro Park system here in the city of Cleveland and in the surrounding area. All Trails is a great option if you're looking beyond that, or if you want that social networking or the recording aspects, or want to kind of drill down and make sure things are kid-friendly or dog-friendly. And finally, while you're exploring, you can check out new plants, identifying them with leaf snap. That's what it's called. I went too far. And Star Walk 2 if you want to check out things at night. Explore the stars. Yeah, so we've got a question about Star Walk 2. So this is using what's called augmented reality, which means that it takes generally the picture through your smartphone camera and overlays something on top of it, whether that is a little animated creature, or in the case of Star Walk 2, you would be able to actually see the different constellations overlaid on their physical location on your camera. So if you pointed your camera at the Big Dipper, for example, it would identify it's that. It would show you the shape of that particular constellation, because they're kind of hard to see sometimes, and it's hard to identify. So it's a way of kind of looking at star maps while also looking at the night sky at the same time. You don't have to go back and forth. It's actually overlaid on top. So hopefully that makes sense. If you've got any other questions, you can put them in the chat as well. And all of these apps I would recommend, since they are free, you can download them and try them out. Star Walk 2, I think technically will even work during the day, but you wouldn't actually be able to see the stars at that point. But you could get an idea of like where the planets might be rising, things like that. All right. Like I mentioned, these apps are, or not these apps, these Appy Hour sessions, so our Facebook Live sessions, are available on Facebook after they're finished. So if you want to recommend this to other people or take a look at other sessions we've done in the past, you can certainly check them out on Facebook. You also are able to check them out on YouTube as well. All of the things that get posted to Facebook Live are also archived on the library's YouTube channel, so you can check that out as well. All right, so I think I'll wrap it up for today. Thanks for joining us, and hopefully these apps inspire you to get out and explore.